Build the Lord. Hey, you guys, how you guys feeling today? This is LaDon. I'm in the house, and I'm hoping you guys enjoying your day. I'm back. I'm healing by God's grace. I'm doing way better than I was. So I'm back on the road. And I know me, I'm used to doing videos like 3 times a week, and I've been gone. Trials and tribulations just messed that up, and I got to get back on track with my stories again. And I know it's going to be some bumps in the road with the stories, but it is what it is. You just got to keep going. That's just life. But anyways, what I want to talk about today is toxic relationships. Toxic relationships. Get back in my storylines. Feel it. Feel the story. Woo! Here it is. Long time ago, I was in relationships that were very toxic. Super toxic. You know, all of us argue, and I argued over stupid stuff. Stupid things. You know? Like, it didn't make no sense of the stuff that I did and argued over. You know? But I did argue. Just dumb stuff. Arguing. I remember we got in an argument, my ex, and she was mad at me, and she said to me, she got mad at me, and she said to me, "Don, do you think I'm fat?" And I was like, during that time, she gained some weight, you know, but I didn't know what to say. Like, you know, I was young, 21, 22. And she said, "You think I'm fat?" And I said in my mind, like, just a little, you know, a little bit. You know, you gained a little bit. And she said to me, "Where you think I'm fat at?" And I was like, just a little bit under your arms and stuff. She was like, "Where else?" I was like, in your neck a little bit. She was like, "Where else?" I was like, "Your gut." It was, because she used to wear small shirts. I don't understand how somebody that's overweight wear the small shirts. Why don't you get a shirt that covers the stomach? Not have the stomach out. You know? I didn't understand it. I remember I was on a date with a girl that had, long time ago, dressed like Lotto. She had all this tight outfit on, but it was just, the fat was running out of everywhere. And I was just like, dude, this woman knows this little outfit does not fit. I wanted to say, "Hey, baby, you need to go back home and change into like not a small, you need like an extra large, you know, something like that." But I didn't. But she was mad at me. Oh, my ex was pissed off during that time. I remember when I was dating that girl, I said that she was pissed. But back to my the girl I was talking about. Yeah, she was really mad at me, and I learned in life, do not talk to a woman about weight. Leave it alone. If a woman says, "I'm fat," baby, you're beautiful, you're fine as everything on the planet, I ain't gonna get mad. Just say it to yourself. Don't talk about her weight. Leave it alone. I learned at a young age, leave it alone. Just If she's 300 pounds, say, baby, you look good. If she eat 5 hamburgers, baby, you look good. Then if she 6,000 pounds, baby, she look good. Because as soon as you say to her, you're just a little fat. Oh, man, you're going to hear it for the rest of your life. I'm just going to tell the truth. It's best for you just to leave. Just to leave, because you're going to hear it every time she put her outfit on, she put her perfume on. Baby, you smell good. You just think I'm fat. That's why you think it's covering up my fat. You just leave it alone. Leave it alone. But during that time, we argued. And I had to learn to leave weight problems alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. And I was there. And, man, I argued, for hours with women when I was younger. Hours. I remember I argued with my ex, and I argued with her for 5 hours. And what gets you is, when you make a woman mad, they will say, no, oh, baby, I wouldn't do that again. They'll give you, oh, okay. They'll move on. But if you keep doing stuff to a woman, she's going to let you have it. It's like a rose. A woman's like a rose. You go, oh, she's beautiful. But she got thorns in her rose. Like, you grab the rose, like, I want to hit thorns in her rose. And that's what women is. They're beautiful, but they got thorns in them, okay? But damn, she's sexy. But when she put up them thorns, you be like, damn, girl, there ain't no, you this mean? Women can be mean as hell, okay? You think as a guy, I got her back. Women are emotional creatures women are just emotional, and when they get mad, run, because you be thinking, say something bad to her, she be like, yeah. You be thinking, yeah, you stupid, and she be like, what? Woman will hurt you, a woman will cut you slowly with them words, not with a knife, with the words. Okay, be careful with women, because they get mad, it's over with. But I argued with this woman. Man, I remember I argued with her, and I just looked at the clock. I was like, you're just like, what? I had this woman I could talk to for hours, and she could argue for hours. I'll be like, oh, why? And you can't say nothing. You just have your head down like this. Yeah, you're right. Baby, no. And I told you, you should just give up. I'm telling you, listen to it and say, baby, I'm going to let you get your breathe on. And you better off. Don't leave in the middle of the argument, because it's going to be worse. When you sweep stuff under a rug for a woman, you don't think she, you just put a Band-Aid on it and you hurt me again. Them Band-Aids. You remember when she said you put a Band-Aid on it, and you put salt in the wounds. Women can be mean. Guys can be mean too. I don't know about guys. I know about women. Really mean. Guys, I don't know about guys. I know women can be super toxic, There's women out there that will start stuff with you, don't make sense. My ex used to sit there and be like, just say stuff to me, and I'm just like, I just didn't understand. I'm gonna tell you, I think this is some toxic shit right here. I remember my ex said to me, she said to me, Don, won't you take this day off this weekend? I know you're going to be working, so take off this Saturday and Sunday when I can come down there and we can meet up and we can hang out, And I was like, okay, cool, and everything. I called, I told my job, my manager was there, like, hey, can I have Saturday, Sunday? Yeah, no, you can have Saturday, Sunday off. So I requested, let's talk about I request. I request, not talk. I talked to him, but I had to put a request in. I put a request in, got it. She calls me that day of. No, she didn't call me that day of. I think, my manager did request it that day. He said, no, you can take off Saturday, Sunday. And then the next day, she took about, I just can't get the days off. But you just told me to put the and I was pissed. I remember that day. I was pissed. And I remember too, I used to have go do stuff and she was like, I don't want to go and all that. But I could be toxic too. I'm being real. I could be toxic. That's why I call it toxic relationship. I could be toxic too. Okay? I could be toxic. I'll be real. I can be toxic too. As a man. I don't know about other guys. But I remember when my ex used to drive all the way far away, 2 hours away from the ocean up here to see me in LA. And she drove from San Diego all the way to LA. And I'm sitting there and she would drive and I'd be like, I don't even want to see you. I would. I'd be like, I don't even want to see you. I would go back in the house and she would be mad and she had to drive all the way back home. I'm toxic too. I could be a mean ass. Women can be mean. I could be mean. I'm nice, but I can be mean. Oh, I could be mean. But during that time of me being toxic, it was just a way of life. Arguing back and forth, hours and hours. And I don't understand why I argued so much back then, but I did. I argued my butt off. Every relationship that I've been in my life, I argued over it. But I ain't argued with nobody almost in 9 years. I don't, but we'll get back to that. But what I'm saying is, arguing is not good for you. Because you say things that you don't really mean, and you go, well, why did I say that? You was mad, but they say that's good makeup sex. And hey, it is to each his own. But me, what I want to say now is I stopped being toxic. I really stopped being toxic. If you're going to talk to me and understand me as I understand you. But you screaming and yelling and all that, I don't deal with it no more. I've seen it. Toxic people in my life. I remember my ex used to, I remember I had to get ready for an interview and she cleaned the whole house with bleach, talking to her homegirl. It was like 11 o'clock at night. Try to go to sleep with bleach, all smelling in your house. There's just no way. But I made her mad. I don't know how I made her mad, but I did. I did make her mad. And I just didn't understand why I made her mad, but I did. But what I'm learning in life is that we have to grow and become better at the things that we want to do in life. But the older you get, the more mature you become. You do. I don't know. I don't argue with a girl. I just don't. Everybody say toxic. It brings fun. No, it's a headache. You think that's really life? She mad. I'm all mad at the dinner table. She mad. You want to eat? No, I ain't gonna eat. It's arguing, cussing back and forth, mad. Hey, it is what it is, but I ain't gonna argue with you. I'll talk to you. I ain't gonna argue with you. But I think toxic relationships are fun. Hell no. My experience, You know what I think is fun? Having peace, living your life and enjoying it without the toxic. There's a lot of people that want toxic relationship. But if you live with somebody, you don't have disagreements, hell yeah. But do you need to argue and say things that you know you're going to regret later? You know? But it's cool to listen to. It's cool to hear somebody else arguing. You're like, damn, they arguing down there. It's cool. When you don't argue, it's cool to hear somebody else arguing. Mother, I'll kick you. You like, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's cool. It's like when you stop cussing and you learn not to cuss. When people cuss, it's kind of unique. Like, you know, you like decide to not cuss for a year, and you start walking around hearing people cuss. It's like really like, wow, damn, man, cussing. He cussing and cussing. But me, I cuss. But I'm learning how to. I need to stop cussing like I need to cut down my cussing. But it is what it is. But hey, to each his own. You want to do the 5 hours arguing, but it's not for me. But I'm back. I'm excited to be back. That was just a video that made me get back on board. It's hot. It's starting to get hot too. But summertime is about to come in. I think next week. So everybody get ready for summer. I got a lot of stuff to do. But that's another story. But what I want to say to you guys, I just want to thank God that I'm back. But what I want to say to you guys, I had a damn good time. And I'm back. I'll be back again. I'm doing 3 videos. I'm feeling way, way better than I did before. But I have to take it easy still. You know, I learned in life, you'll learn how to deal with the pain. Because you used to just moving this way, moving that way, and then you start moving all slow, like, oh, let me move this way, let me pick up something like this. You learn. You don't got the back no more like you used to. You learn to, okay, put this here, all right, to turn my body that way. You learn, and then it heals. I can't go back doing what I used to do, but I will be back by God's grace, because God is healing me. That's it right now. But anyways, what I want to say to you guys is, bye!